Geeks worldwide, welcome to another exciting round of the Cape Screw podcast. It's always exciting to be back here on Monday with my fans and my peoples and my friends. As always, I'm your host, Dar Sparrow, and tonight we're going to be talking to you about comics, movies, TV. We're going to spread a little holiday cheer your way since we're going to call this our Christmas episode, but also we're going to talk about Rogue One. Okay, I know we all want to talk about that. I definitely want to talk about that. We'll get into that a little bit. But first, let's start off by introducing the crew tonight. I have, as always, my buddy, my right-hand man, the gentleman who started this whole damn fiasco with me, the one and only Mr. Casey Walsh. Casey, what's up, buddy?
He walks roasting on an open fire.
Ooh.
Darth Vader's shearing off your toes.
Ooh.
Yuletide comics reading. Wait, I fucked it up. We're reading by the fire.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, you fucking nerds.
Damn, man. I didn't know you were going to come out with a song tonight, bro. you gotta.
I smoked a lot of weed before we did this, so I'm into it.
You're feeling extra Yuletide cheer, aren't you?
By the way, I'm in California, everybody, so it's legal, so calm down. It's all right.
My friend, it's good to have you back on the show with me, man. How's your weekend been? How was your week?
My weekend was fucking terrible. I had to change out a radiator in my car, so I spent all of Saturday, fucking tearing my engine apart and taking the radiator out and putting in a new one. When I thought I was going to play Titanfall 2, so that didn't work out so well.
Guess not, man. How you feeling? I know you weren't feeling too well last time I talked to you.
Yeah, well, I have a kid, so the kid tracks germs of all kinds. So I'm better now. I'm all good.
Gotcha. So being a family man with a child, the important question: have you finished your Christmas shopping?
No. Yeah, I mean for her, yeah, we have.
Yeah.
We got the Hatchimal, we got the NES, so I think we're good.
I was gonna ask, like, what was the big request on the kiddos list this year?
She wants a Hatchimal, so we'll see how that works out for her.
Yes. Hatchimals. Did you get some extra ones so you can black market them on eBay?
I wish.
I swear, man. I feel like that's all people do nowadays is they buy all this extra stuff just so they can make money and not have to work. But what do I know?
Next year, I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna be like, okay, what's the hot toy? Because she told me about the Hatchimals before, like they came out or whatever, or before they were like everybody's talking about them. She was like talking about them months ago, and they were, and I was like, whatever. She talks about stupid shit all the time. Next year, I might listen to her and be like, all right, what are we buying this year? What am I buying 50 of?
Yes, so I can make lots of moolah and buy everybody lots of gifts.
Right.
Good, man. Well, I'm glad you're doing better, buddy, and I'm glad to talk to you tonight. But why don't we introduce the guest on the show tonight? We are excited to welcome from Geek Elite Radio. Did I say that correctly? Did I say that right?
That's correct.
My brain's all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. Folks, welcome Mitch and Danny to the show from Televised Heroics podcast. Guys, what's going on?
How's it going?
We're good, man. We're good.
Mitch. I'm sorry. We're calling in from Arizona, so I just wanted to say, thank you for having us on the show.
Absolutely. I gotta compliment you on your epic beard, sir. It's pretty serious.
Thank you. Yeah, I grew it out for the winter to stay warm.
Smart man. This is about as grown out as my beard's gonna get.
My wife will not let me have any facial hair whatsoever. Like, you better fucking, if you want to fucking be anywhere near me, you better get that shit off.
Wow.
I know, it's serious, right?
Yeah, she's
hardcore. Danny, what's up? Danny, welcome to the show, man. How you doing today, sir?
Hi, not too bad. Thanks for having us on, man. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. We always love talking to our fellow podcasters and fellow geeks. So let's talk a little bit about you guys and your fine establishment and your fine podcast. So tell us how you guys got involved in the whole podcasting game.
Well, first off, I want to say that I'm upset that I wasn't told that I need to prepare a song. I didn't know that we were going to come in here singing.
I know.
But
so don't feel bad.
Next time we'll have our own, Jingle Bells, Batman Smells going on. So
yeah, beautiful. We're ready.
I'm just crazy like that. So no obligation on your guys' end.
We started Geek Elite Radio just about a year and a half ago. We all lived in a small town of Yuma, Arizona. Since then, everybody has kind of moved on to either Phoenix or Tucson or bigger cities.
Surprisingly, I've been to Yuma.
Oh, really? I assume it's on your way somewhere else.
My uncle lived there many, many years ago temporarily, so I visited there, and I remember being in the pool when a lightning storm was coming over, which was really scary as a kid. But
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got together just because we felt that we had a voice and a unique opinion, and we wanted to showcase our geekiness as much as we could, and we came up with Geek Elite Radio, and from there we have several different podcasts. We have Televised Heroics, which Daniel and I do. We have which that is about talking about all the different TV shows on air that have to do with comic book characters. Mm-hmm. We have Imagine If, which is a comic book podcast where we kind of do take storylines from one universe and see if we can do the same storyline in another universe using those characters.
Okay.
We have the Geek Squad.
Sounds complicated.
It is complicated, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah,
Sounds like a lot of prep work. And Will, you know how much I do not do prep work.
Me even less, buddy.
Yeah, but talking to you before, Casey, you know your comic book knowledge, so that's really all you need. You have the prep work already done inside your head.
Yeah, it's true.
Finally, a use for that useless information.
So guys, your podcast specifically, Televised Heroics. Tell us a little bit, like what are some of the challenges you face with doing a podcast that's really based around television shows, like when shows are on their breaks and things? Like how do you kind of work around those challenges and come up with new content every week, or however often you do your show?
Well,
basically, go ahead, Mitch.
No, go ahead, Daniel.
I was going to say, basically, the first year was actually a little bit rough. Trying to figure out what the hell to do when, these shows took their breaks. So all summer long, which actually was pretty awesome, worked out pretty well, was we were talking about comic book movies. So we talked about the terrible Green Lantern movie. We also did the movie that doesn't give much love. We talked about The Losers. And we talked about quite a few other movies. And also now that, there's Netflix shows, we actually talk about those Netflix shows, when regular shows are on break. So we're trying to make sure we always have coverage.
Yeah, like this winter break with everything kind of on hiatus, we're gonna start talking about Luke Cage, since we haven't talked about that one yet.
Okay, yeah, good show, man. Definitely a good show to talk about for sure. What let me ask you, Danny, what's your favorite, we'll say, geek-centric show on TV right now?
To be completely honest, Arrow is winning me back.
Okay. I'm a big fan. I'm definitely a fan of the Arrows. The whole, we'll say, Arrowverse is something I'm very new to. I just kind of got into the whole all 4 series like within the last 9 months, I want to say, because I moved out and was being too cheap to pay for cable, and so I just went the streaming route. And so I've been catching up on all these shows that all these guys have been talking about for the last 4 or 5 years, and I'm definitely a big fan of those shows. What do you think it is this we'll say this season in particular that's bringing you back?
It's really, I feel like it's really going back to its roots. It's going back to season 1. It's really staying to that whole being centered and being dark kind of thing, which I really like that aspect about it. Yeah, it's a Batman show, but it's pretty fucking awesome though.
Yeah, it's Batman without Batman, which is it's cool.
Yeah,
like Batman, you can never have too much of him. Mitch, how about you, sir? What's your top pick for a geek-centric show on TV?
Right now, top pick for geek-centric show would probably be Westworld. They just finished up their season, and it left me wanting to see season 2, which you can't really ask for much more after that.
Yeah. So for a guy who has not seen Westworld yet, Mitch, pitch it to me. What is it about this show that I should watch?
It's a lot of naked people sitting in chairs.
Done.
No, I didn't have to tell it to you. That just word of mouth right there. Naked people in chairs.
Beautiful. It's a hit. I love it.
No, I mean, honestly, it's the study. It's a lot of the intrigue. It's a lot of the mystery. It's the nakedness doesn't hurt. It is HBO, so you get that added bonus. But
Of course.
you also get I don't know if it's really been spoiled for you what the mystery was in the season or the big reveal, and I don't want to spoil it for any of your listeners, but it really has its twists that keep you engaged, I feel.
Okay, gotcha. Excellent. There's definitely not a lack of quality shows on the HBO, so
Very true.
I will be checking that out next. Guys, what is there anything new coming down the pipeline show wise that you're really looking forward to?
Honestly, if the idea of a Runaways show coming out on, I believe, Hulu, that intrigues me so much because I loved that book when it first came out.
Yeah. Who did that book? I don't remember.
It
Brian
was
K. Vaughan.
Brian K. Vaughan. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm
Sorry to cut you off.
Daniel, that was fast. Woo.
Get it, Daniel.
Brian K. Vaughan.
I just think he's a phenomenal writer.
Yeah. Daniel, what's the most excited upcoming show for you?
I've been watching. Okay, so this isn't really comic book related. I mean, it has a manga out, but I've been watching on Crunchyroll Dragon Ball Super. So now that it's going to be dubbed in English, I love the Funimation cast. So I'm excited for that to be on Toonami on Adult Swim.
Yeah, it's what, man. I won't say I'm super well versed in the whole anime world, but it's
Will.
Yes.
No one is super well versed in the anime world. It's impossible.
I agree.
The anime.
Yes, but hey, if it's good, I'll sit through all the reading of the subtitles and the captions and all that stuff. But it's so nice when you get an English dub and you don't have to read through all that.
I agree. That makes it so much more better for me anyway.
I feel like I have trouble keeping my attention to what's going on visually when I'm having to read stuff. I don't know about you guys. Maybe just because my brain's just too simple. I'm about words. Wait, what happened?
Not something you should admit on a podcast, Will.
I know. Well, yeah.
On the internet.
I thought we were friends here. Okay. So guys, since you're a podcasters just like us, why don't we just get into some chatting about the latest and greatest in the geek world of ours? What do you say?
I love it.
I'm all for it.
Mr. Walsh, what would you like to discuss first? Because you know what I want to talk about, but
go do your Rogue One business and get out of the way so we can fucking so your boner can calm down.
Wait,
to the
you're
action.
telling me that Will is into Star Wars? I wouldn't have believed it. I don't
A little.
that anywhere.
Wait, what's Star Wars? I've never heard of this movie.
Well, guy George Lucas, he made this movie a long time ago. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Star Wars. I have the complete tin. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this. Trilogy. There we go.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. So
would that be like a dickology?
yeah, it's way better. You guys should check that out. Star Wars, everybody.
So Danny, Mitch, did you see Rogue One?
We did.
Yes.
I did. Yes.
Casey, I'm sure you watched it already.
I haven't. I'm not going. My wife wants to see it. Fuck her. So I can't see it till like Tuesday.
Wait, I was gonna say, your wife actually wants to see it, and you haven't taken her yet?
Yeah, she works she's a bartender and she's popular, so she works during the weekends,
Gotcha.
all the time. So it's hard to go to movies. So Tuesday we're going though for sure. So I'll see it then. But I have to edit reviews and editorials, and they're all spoiler fucking ridden.
So you already know all about it.
I know everything. That's the burden of being a fucking running website. But hold on, I gotta let my stupid dog out. God damn it.
Yeah, I'll get some reactions from the guys. So Mitch, why don't I start with you, my friend? So why don't you give me your I guess we'll say your brief general reaction to Rogue One?
my brief general reaction. Okay, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked it more than Force Awakens, but I still feel like we're getting a lot of the same.
Getting a lot of the same. Okay, all right. Yeah, Danny, what your reaction to Rogue One?
I liked it. I had a couple of pacing issues in the beginning, but the whole time I kind of was hoping that I would break away from the whole member berries thing, but I got a whole bunch of member berries.
Remember the Death Star? Remember
Oh, I remember.
Remember Darth Vader?
Yes. KC, from what you know about Rogue One, what are you feeling about this so far?
Everyone I said it, like everyone's pretty much said the same exact thing, and it's just what Mitch and Danny said. It's got a little pacing issues. It's good. It's a watchable film, but it's so much nostalgia. It's so nostalgia ridden, and yeah, they liked it, but they want people to get away from the whole kind of like, all right, we get the idea, we understand, we understand this time period of Star Wars now. Let's do something else. Which I don't think we're getting away from anytime soon. So I'm sorry.
And that was going to be my question to you guys. How is it possible for them to make a Star Wars movie, even if they really try hard not to infuse it with the nostalgia, that we won't still feel that way?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I think they were going down the right road with this one because it's much darker than a lot of the other ones, and I think that they had the opportunity to kind of stray because this is a Star Wars story. It's not part of any of the particular trilogies, so they had their opportunity to, but they decided, hey, let's go ahead and make you remember a whole bunch of stuff from A New Hope again.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I see. Danny, what do you think about that?
I kind of agree with Mitch. They were going on the right path, and then all of a sudden, they kind of like, oh, hey, we're going to reference this, or we're going to give you this Easter egg, or we're going to do that. So kind of took me out of the mood a little bit, but, I feel that eventually that we can break away from this Star Wars franchise and just do original stories, which I hope happens soon.
Yeah. I'm a big Star Wars fan, obviously. I was beyond impressed with the movie. I honestly didn't know what to expect going into this movie. I mean, I kind of knew the basic idea of what it was about and where it was going to fit in the whole timeline and everything. One thing for me personally, I felt, besides all the, what'd you call them, Danny, member berries?
Yeah.
Besides all the member berries, one thing I did forget about in this movie was anything having to do with the Skywalker family. I mean, besides the obvious cameo at the end of the film. So that was kind of because I feel like no matter in all the other Star Wars movies, obviously because it's that story, that's the central focus of it, and I feel like this is one of the first movies that it's starting to kind of get away from that a little bit. I'm sure you guys know what scene I'm talking about. That last awesome scene towards the end of the movie was enough for me to love the movie and go watch it again and again.
You're talking about the Vader scene. Don't fucking pussyfoot around it. You just say the Vader scene, and anyone that's seen it knows exactly what you're talking about. But Vader, everyone knows Vader's in the movie. You're not spoiling anything.
Yes. The Vader scene. That was enough for me.
But even still, go read Vader down, because that's that scene times fucking 20.
True. But my argument with people for years has been, unless you've read the expanded universe novels and comics, you don't know how actually a dangerous badass Vader was, and we actually get to see a little bit of it in this movie, which was fucking amazing.
Yeah. And from there, I kind of want to see a solo adaptation of Vader and have it be R-rated.
Yeah, can we have that?
No, that'll never fucking happen ever in the history.
That's never gonna happen.
You'll never. Vader will never be. He'll never star in a movie. He'll always be the monster in the background. Always. He should be.
How dare you crush my hopes?
He's like.
Can we just do a movie about the Empire then?
He's like the Jason Voorhees of the Star Wars universe. You just need a little dash of him here and there, killing teenagers, and then that's essentially what he does. He murders children. Let's be honest.
I guess so, man. Yeah, but I definitely I've seen it twice already. I saw it twice this weekend. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
You're a child. This is the problem with America.
Yeah.
None of you people are producing and have kids.
No, because then I can't go see movies twice on opening weekend.
Exactly. Too much time on your hands.
I don't want none of that.
Should be throwing those Star Wars boxes away, not seeing Rogue One twice. Clean up that room, Will. Come on.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I love it. Okay, I just love it so much.
Hey, you're in the majority there. I mean, I think just about everybody loves Star Wars.
Yes, I love it so much.
I could take it or leave it. Star Trek's better.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
you.
said it.
I hate you.
I could take or leave both.
All right, I'm cool with that. No favoritism here, guys. It's cool.
But all seriousness, they just need to do like a Knights of the Old Republic movie. Like they need to get so far away from like the original stuff. Like just do something crazy, like in the past, like way in the past. Like I want to see armies of like Jedi and Sith like fighting each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That would be amazeballs.
Yeah.
Yes. So, gentlemen, being as we'll just say this movie is a huge success. What do you think? What do you think this means for the future of the Star Wars
it's a success,
spin-off
Will?
movies?
I think it's a bomb. It bombed this weekend.
I think that with the upcoming Han Solo movie, it only means that it's going to be, it's going to be that much better because you can get these anthology films that are, hopefully break away from the straight up Star Wars storyline, and we will get more story. We will get that expanded universe that we used to have in the books and now in film form.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Very excited. Casey, you're gonna have to talk to me a little bit because I didn't look into it very well. But what's this news about the Gotham Sirens? Let's talk about that a little bit.
Oh, what's the news about DC not knowing what the fuck they're doing with their fucking lives? The same old.
Is that news, really? Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty.
No,
movies
so
have been popping it up since day one.
David Ayer and Margot Robbie are teaming up to come out with they're doing like a Gotham Sirens movie to feature villains, and they've already mentioned Poison Ivy and Catwoman.
Right.
I don't know, man. I like the idea, but
okay.
From David Ayer and Suicide Squad, it didn't sound like he had a great experience with Suicide Squad.
Right.
So they must have just backed up like a dump truck of fucking money to his house and was like, let's try this again.
Make another movie for us.
Yeah, either that or him and Margot Robbie have a thing going, and it's just on the DL and we don't know about it.
Okay.
I don't want to say anything. She may be married.
As a director, I love David Ayer's movies. I think other than Suicide Squad, his other films are great. So I'm excited that if he does this Gotham City Sirens movie, that they let him do it his way instead of coming in and fucking it up at the end like they did with Suicide Squad. It could be something great.
Yeah, that yes, but fix your Aquaman and your Flash movie. And get your Batman movie out and do that shit first. Nobody gives a fuck about Ivy, Poison Ivy and Catwoman, or nobody cares. Let's get the core people out and let's actually get those. Let's get a director for the Flash maybe first, and let's get in production and get that script tightened up before we start talking about Deadshot movies and fucking Gotham City Sirens movies. No, come on, that's their problem. I just feel they're grasping for straws, and the only reason we're getting this movie is because Suicide Squad was a success. I'm putting that in quotes. You can't see quotes. Because yes, money-wise, it made money, but God knows why. That movie's fucking terrible. It's nobody. I don't. I have not met a single person who was like, "Oh, I love Suicide Squad." They have not. They don't exist. So my only inclination, the reason that movie was a success is because there was just nothing else to see, and people were just bored and had to go see a movie. Because there's no reason for that movie to be successful. And so but the one thing all the critics and everyone says oh, the best part about that shitty movie was Deadshot and Harley Quinn. But that's saying the best part about a fucking I don't want to say something too brutal about getting my ass kicked was I wasn't punched in the face. I mean okay, that doesn't mean you make a movie out of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just feels It just feels like a huge like money grab to me, and I know like and everyone says this on fucking Reddit and everyone. It's like the stupidest argument ever. Well, yeah, they're in it to make money. Yeah, no shit, they're in it to make money, but they're also in it to make something that good. They're also in it. They're artists. Like David Ayer's a fucking artist. He doesn't want to make crap. Like let him do something. Like it's just I don't know. It just feels icky to me. I know I'm a writer. Everybody, icky. That's a fucking good word.
You feeling better now? You okay?
Yeah. This is like the second time I've said this rant, and one of them was on a radio show in St. Louis, so I feel vindicated having said this twice now. But I just feel like it's a bad idea. Like, find a director for Flash first. Like, get Aquaman, because I guarantee you, and I'm saying this now, and I said it before, the Aquaman movie is not happening. Like that movie is not like that movie is gonna balloon. The budget for that movie is gonna be crazy. Like if there's one thing about the Pirates movies, like those budgets are fucking insane, and they're not even underwater. They're just on top of it. Right. Like this movie has to be under the you know what I mean? Like this movie's gonna be crazy expensive unless they like figured out some weird like CGI thing that we're not just aware of yet. But like even anything that we've seen of Aquaman in the Justice League movie, he's out of the water. He's not in the water. He's like around the water. He's never been like under the water, never been submerged. Yeah. So I just don't see it happening at all. And I don't know. It just seems like that whole studio is a fucking mess. And we all thought Jeff Johns was going to go in there and fucking like clean it up and like tighten everybody's shit up and like make it work like Marvel. And it doesn't seem like that's happening. Yeah.
So you mean like how he did that with Green Lantern? Because he totally said, I'm gonna tighten this shit up, make sure it's perfect, and that the fans are gonna be happy about it.
That was Martin Campbell's fault. That guy didn't know what the fuck he was making. They literally like, he made a good Bond movie. Let's give him Green Lantern. He even says in interviews, he's like, I had no idea what that character was or who Green Lantern was or anything. That's a direction fault. I mean, that script. Right. There are multiple versions of that script, and a couple of them weren't bad. So yeah, but I just don't understand. I just don't get it. I just don't understand what's happening over there. I really don't. Because like Marvel just doesn't do this. Marvel doesn't like randomly announce movies like out of the blue. It's like, we're making a fucking name random character.
We're making an Incredible Squirrel Girl movie.
Yeah, like and so is attached to direct. There's no script yet, but like, come on, like seriously, like they just, I don't know. I feel like they just have like a dartboard in their office, and there's just a bunch of characters on it, and then someone's just throwing darts. Like, which one's gonna fucking hit?
Honestly, I think you have Marvel Studios, which now is underneath the Disney umbrella, but I think Disney leaves them to do the work themselves, whereas DC doesn't get to do their movies. It's Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers just comes in there and interferes way too much. To them, it's all about selling that toy. How many different toys can we get out of Batman v Superman? How many different toys can we get out of your Aquaman movie? And if it's not going to sell the toys, then they don't care.
Yeah, and that's why we're getting a Harley Quinn movie, because she sold a bunch of fucking merch. Sold a bunch of pajama pants.
Hot Topic kids need to get their shirts,
A bunch of fucking boy cut underwear.
Hey, man. Take it easy, okay?
I'm so angry. Like, just make a fucking good movie, DC. Like, seriously. Like, I just, it's frustrating. Like, you can't even get Superman right. Like, you're gonna fucking tackle Poison Ivy and Catwoman? Get the fuck out of here. What are you guys doing?
Danny, what's your thoughts on Mr. Walsh's rant this evening?
No, he's absolutely right. The DC, movie universe is completely fucked. They haven't really done, that many great things. I mean, I really did enjoy Man of Steel, but the Dark Knight movies, but Dark Knight isn't tied into this universe, so basically, yes, Man of Steel is the only DC movie I really liked, to be completely honest.
And this is from a guy who has Kyle Rayner as his fucking avatar, everybody. So he knows what he's talking about.
Yes.
Fucking poser.
Word. Well, shit, man.
All right, maybe we should talk about Christmas movies before I kill somebody.
All right. Yeah, let's do that, man. So tonight we pose the question to the team tonight. What is your favorite modern? Now, what did we decide was our definition of modern? We said from 1990s till 1990s till current. Your favorite modern Christmas movie, or even if not your favorite movie, what's the movie you have to watch every year to get yourself in the holiday spirit?
Okay, can I another rant I have to go on before we fucking start this whole thing? So the reason I know everyone sit down, fucking go get a cup of
Merry
cocoa.
Christmas, everybody! Mr. Walsh is spreading their joy and cheering everybody tonight.
The reason I said modern because I fucking hate A Christmas Story, and everyone's answer is what's your favorite Christmas movie? And it's like, oh, it's A Christmas Story. That movie fucking sucks. Like that movie is terrible. Like there's no point to that movie. It has no like through line or story. Like the main plot of the movie is like, don't buy a BB gun. Like fuck you, fucking Ralphie. Like seriously.
Oh, the point of the movie is that he wants to buy a BB gun. That's the through line.
So dumb.
Casey, how much of a point story through did your life have at that age?
I hate that movie so much. And then stupid.
Am I right, guys?
TBS like plays that movie. I know everyone hates me right now. It's TBS plays that movie for like 24 hours on Christmas Day. It's like
24 hours of A Christmas Story.
Fuck you, TBS. Like the movie sucks. Like he gets that stupid lamp. Like no one would ever like be like, oh, look at this wonderful lamp. No one would ever say that ever.
I own that lamp. It's in my window right now.
All right, I'm gonna go now. Anyways, that movie's terrible. So no one's allowed to say A Christmas Story is their favorite movie anymore. And thank God that like the generation that is that movie is all gonna die soon. We're all gonna die, so no one will ever have to fucking mention that stupid movie anymore.
TBS is gonna be playing it forever
until they remake it. You know they're gonna remake it in like 2 years.
Ted Turner, when Ted Turner dies, he's gonna say, "My dying wish is that you play Christmas Story on Christmas for 24 hours forever." That's gonna be it, Casey. You're screwed.
I don't get it. I just don't understand.
Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry.
It's one of those things. Like we all saw it. We all saw it at a certain age, and it's just fucking stuck in our brains forever. But it's not a good movie. Like that didn't win. It's not winning Oscars. Everybody.
Danny, why don't you start us off tonight, man? What's your pick?
I always have to watch Harold and Kumar, the Christmas one. I always watch that one every year.
That's a good one, man. I did not expect that. What makes Harold and Kumar Christmas a pick for you, sir?
Just the over the top, fucking stoner comedy that franchise started, and it's just a nice little breakaway from the regular Christmas shit. Either Christmas movies are depressing, or they're overly campy.
Yes, that's very true, man. I agree.
I'm not a Scrooge, but I love laughing to that movie.
We're gonna tag team this one because that was my pick as well. But
fuck yes.
A because I'm a huge stoner, so I me and that movie relate real well.
Aren't stoners supposed to be mellow? You know, you've gone on quite the rant.
Yeah. I'm an angry stoner.
The weed helps.
Okay. New podcast idea.
Angry stoner.
Oh man, I could probably just make money off of that one. Yeah, I love that movie, and I wish I had a 3D TV because every time it's on, I'm like, damn, I wish I had 3D TV. Because it's probably one of the few movies I'd actually want to watch in 3D. But it breaks away from like the original trilogies because the second one's the trilogy. Get the fuck out of here. The middle one's a little weird. Like the Guantanamo Bay one gets a little fucking weird for a second, but this one brings it back and yeah, you can't like as soon as MPH gets on the screen, you're just like, God damn, this movie's awesome. Like it's and that Waffle Bot, like why isn't Waffle Bot like a real thing? Like that needs. Someone needs to make that. Like, someone should be cosplaying as Wafflebot. Will, this is the other thought I had the other day, too. No one steal this idea, so I'm saying on the podcast, so it's my idea, so fuck you if you guys steal it. We need to do, like, a series of, like, obscure cosplays.
Okay.
Like Wafflebot could be one.
All right.
Like, there was another one I thought of. But, like weird cosplays that, like, no one else would do, but, like, you would know them as soon as you saw them.
Right.
So, yeah. Anyways. But yeah, fucking Harold and Kumar, and now they play that like. Don't watch the TV version because it totally ruins it. Like pay the $3.99 and rent it on DirecTV or whatever, or if you're like me, you own 5 versions. So you own a 3D version even though you don't have a 3D TV. But yeah, that movie's awesome.
Yes.
Will, what's yours?
I don't even know how to follow that up right now. I don't have a waffle bot in any of my movies. You're gonna hate my choice. My choice is, it's very cliche and it's lame. It's A Christmas Story. No, I'm just kidding. My choice would definitely be the live action version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I have never seen it.
Dude, I mean, if you've watched the cartoon as a kid, Jim Carrey's
performance. The 50-minute cartoon and they turn into a 2.5-hour movie. Yeah, that
exactly. Jim Carrey's performance as the Grinch is fucking ridiculous. Like, I mean, if you've read the stories of what kind of pain he endured to be that character with the crazy ass contacts and the makeup, I mean, it doesn't get any better. That's like, to me, that became the definitive Jim Carrey movie for me, and just it's just like Danny said, it's got a little camp, it's got a little cheese, it's crazy, but it's Jim Carrey being at the height of his game, I feel like. And I mean, it doesn't get much better than that for me. So I think
it's on the list to watch this week. We're trying to watch like a Christmas movie every night, so I think that's one that's on the list. I'm gonna have to endure it.
Watch it and tell me what you think.
I think that movie killed his not only his Christmas spirit but his acting spirit, because he hasn't really done much after that.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Well, he did Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Oh,
there
shit.
you go.
Forgot about that.
Everybody forgot about that.
Case closed.
Yes. But I mean, besides the makeup and the fucking ridiculous sets in that movie, I love it, man. That was always one of my favorite books as a kid.
You know what? Weird. The little Who people weirded me out.
Their pointy noses?
Yeah, you know why? It's because my kid kind of looks like one of them, and I'm like, fuck. Like, he's from like an alter. I get too. This is the problem. I get too high, and I fucking start thinking my kid's a Who child, and I fucking transgressed alternate dimensions.
Your kid could definitely kill as Cindy Lou Who. She would
right?
Be perfect.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Amazing. We need to do that next year. All right.
Obscure cosplay. I'm telling you, no one would even fucking be like.
I'll finally shell out the dough to get that Grinch costume, and we just have our own little Wonderland. Charge money for it.
Didn't dress up my kids and charge money.
Yes. Parenting at its finest. Let's exploit the child.
That's smart parenting is what that is. Everybody.
Exactly.
Any way you can exploit or make money off your child, do it. Because they cost money. They don't make it.
That's right. Mitch, what do you have for your favorite Christmas pick, sir?
Well, I don't know if too many people really know about this movie, because it pretty much flopped at the theater. But it's Ben Affleck and Christina Applegate and James Gandolfini in a movie called Surviving Christmas. And Ben Affleck is like, they don't really say what his job is, but he has a lot of money, and his girlfriend breaks up with him right before Christmas, and he decides he's going to go back to his old house because his parents are dead. He doesn't have any family. He's going to go back to his old house where he grew up, and there's a family living there, which is James Gandolfini's house family, and he pays them to act like his family for Christmas, just so he can recapture something that he's missing from his childhood. And I just found it funny. I found it funny. I found it charming. I thought, it was kind of a different, odd role for all 3 different actors, and I loved it. I just think it's a good movie. It's a good Christmas movie.
This movie I have seen.
You have seen
better than the other Christmas movie he's in, Reindeer Games. But But no, Gandolfini. The only problem, Gandolfini always looks like he's about to have a heart attack. Like he's just right there. Like every scene he's in.
He's got the sweat beating there, and he's like,
every time you can't help it.
Yeah, exactly.
If I have a heart attack, I'm gonna feel bad now. He probably did.
Like, somebody get me an aspirin. I'm not feeling too good.
That was pretty great.
Yes.
I know, Will. You need to do more impressions on this show. We'd be way more popular.
That was on the cuff right there, guys. I didn't even practice that one. So I'm gonna have to put that on my list. I'm gonna have to put that on my list for sure, guys.
And I guess the other one that I watch every Christmas, and this is the more sappy one, but Love Actually. I mean, that's just movie.
Wow, Mitch, I never thought you'd have been such a giant pussy.
Mitch, it's cool, man. I watched it too.
All right, good. Solidarity.
Wait, is that
Yes.
the one where they're the porn stand-ins?
Yes.
Is that the one? Okay, that
Freeman.
one's funny. I'm thinking of the holiday, maybe is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
By the way, porn stand-in, not a real job, everybody. So
What exactly is a porn stand-in?
Well, in the movie, they're there to test out the lights to make sure the lighting is right.
And nobody
They
films-
literally
nobody-
just stand in.
they do not film porn in England. And if they do, it's in the back of a taxi cab. I know. I've done tons of research.
Okay.
Okay, is that what you're talking about?
Hey,
Wait, what?
You forgot that widely successful string of videos in the red phone booths, okay? Don't discredit those.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Guys, my other pick, and it has a shitty ass score on Rotten Tomatoes, but I don't care. It's pretty funny. Is did you guys see Four Christmases?
Yes.
I have.
Oh, I watched it last night, motherfucker.
Yes. that movie's pretty funny too. Do you not agree?
Okay, his family is the worst. Like,
Yeah,
they're the
right.
worst people on the planet. Like, if
Yes.
someone wanted to buy my kid an Xbox, I'd be like, "Thank you, God.
Buy him an Xbox.
Yeah, please. I don't have to buy it then, and they'll be happy. Like, win-win
Yeah.
for me. Let's do this."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then his dad's a terrible person. Like, I understand why they don't want to, why they went on vacation every year. Like, I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to be around those people either.
I'd be going on vacation every year too, man, for sure. Like, screw that. Sorry. Bye-bye. Off to Bermuda for me. Oh man. There's I don't know what I was gonna say. I lost it after that. But anyway.
I would definitely say that I would not have seen Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon being, a couple in a movie until that movie came out.
Yeah. And it worked. And it worked.
It kind
And
of
it was
worked.
charming. It was charming. Yeah. I want that's one I definitely want to watch again this year. And then wrapping up this little segment here, it's kind of, I don't know if anybody saw it, but I've really been wanting to see that Krampus movie that came out last year.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it?
Yeah, but be careful because there's 3 movies called Krampus. So
I know, I
don't-
wanna see the original one.
Yeah, don't get. There's also, if you're into weird I like weird holiday horror stuff. I don't know, I'm fucking weird. But if you're there's a anthology on Netflix of and there's a Krampus one in there too. But there's
oh, you're talking about the movie that's called Holidays?
Is that no? There's it's like a Christmas horror thing, and there's 4 stories, and they're all Christmas related, but they're all horror too.
Okay.
One's zombies fighting Santa Claus. It's very weird.
Nice.
It's on Netflix. Check it out.
All right, cool.
I love to give a
remember the
notepad,
name, let me
though.
know.
If you go to Netflix and you go to Christmas movies, it'll be the first one because it's brand new, just came out. You'll see it. It has a big bloody Santa Claus is all beaten up and bloody on the cover.
Excellent.
But yeah, that Krampus movie is good. It's PG-13, which I didn't realize it was. I thought it was rated R.
Okay. Well, then my wife should be able to handle it. I was like, suck it up, babe. It's not that bad. All right, Mr. Walsh, let's talk about some comics, man. You want to start us off with your Week in Geek and what you read this week?
I can't because I have only read comics that I'm not allowed to talk about.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
But I will say this: if you haven't been reading comic books and you're really looking to get into comic books and you really want something big and crazy that you've seen a bunch of characters, especially in movies, I would definitely recommend checking out Justice League versus Suicide Squad #1 this week. I read the first issue. It's pretty badass. It's action packed. It's very good. Probably shouldn't be saying this much about it, but it's awesome. So I would definitely go check it out if you can. Yeah, but
Do it. Do it now. I'm a copy idiot. Danny, are you reading comics right now, man?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I've really picked up so far, it's just because I got behind. And I don't even know where to start with the whole rebirth thing that's going on. So I picked up, Teen Titans. So I'm just reading Teen Titans right now.
Okay. How are you liking the Teen Titans so far?
I've always been a fan because of the TV show. Not talking about Teen Titans Go, the one that kind of looked like an anime.
Yeah.
The one that was on Cartoon Network. So I'm actually digging it. Feels a lot more mature. Obviously, something that they can't do on Cartoon Network. So yeah, so far it's pretty good. And Damien is
can't
by
read
far
that
my
book.
favorite Robin.
I can't read that book because I'm so like overly attracted to Starfire. Like it's hard for me to fucking read it.
Yeah, she is over sexualized
Yeah,
in that
way
book
too
too.
much. Like every time, like it's just like, God damn, can someone just draw her fat and ugly so I can actually read one of these books and not like
You have to have quiet time when you read that book, Casey?
no, I can't. It's too kiddie. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's too. It's too. Yeah, there's too much child things going on. I just can't. I have to step away.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Step away.
Awesome, man. Teen Titans. I gotta check that
Like everyone just needs to draw her like she's depicted in Teen Titans Go. That way, like she's not
Just all goofy
sexualized.
looking.
She's a beanpole.
Yeah.
Like we're good.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I'm a fucking sexist asshole. Everybody, I'm sorry. That's who I am.
And you
No,
can send
I
your
mean
hate mail
I
to
get where
Casey
you're coming
Walsh.
from. No, I get where Casey's coming from. I agree with you. I mean, I don't want to sound like a weirdo, but yeah, like they over sexualize her in this book. I feel like it's crazy. She's really fucking curvy in all the right places.
Yeah.
Damn it.
There's like a mandate at DC. Like anybody drawing the Starfire, like make sure she looks like a porn star. Like, that's
She's gotta be
fucking
hot.
rule number one.
She's gotta be hot. Mitch, what are you reading this week, sir?
You know what? I actually stopped reading comic books right around the time New 52 came out. New 52 really
Just fucked it all up.
ruined it for me, so I stopped reading comic books altogether. So I haven't gotten back into it since. I guess, but I do kind of keep up with a lot of the news, so I kind of want to throw a question out to you since it's something that I saw in the last week.
Absolutely.
How do you guys feel about the was it the son of Black Manta coming into the comic books again, but they're combining the Calderon from Young Justice and the Jackson Hyde, I believe, from the New 52 or the Brightest Day version?
Casey, what you know about that?
I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, DC is doing such a good job with Rebirth. Like, I feel like they're doing stuff that's gonna kind of make stuff like that make sense. And at the same time, he's such a kind of like unless you're watching Young Justice or any of that stuff, I don't really think you even know who Calderon is. You know what I mean? Like even hardcore comic fans, no one read Aquaman, so no one really gave a fuck.
I kind of hear this bias of Aquaman that you seem to be throwing around a lot in this podcast.
I love Aquaman. That's why I read his comics every week. Dan Abbott's writing him right now, who's one of my favorite writers. So I'm keeping up. I love him. I think Arthur Curry's a fucking badass. I just don't think he's ever depicted right. I just don't think you can depict him right, like on screen. I think it's gonna be expensive as fuck. I love Jason Momoa's casting. I think he's perfect. But yeah,
Really perfect?
I mean, yeah,
It's good.
yeah.
I don't know.
He's good.
I mean, I like Jason Momoa. I like him as an actor. I like him most of the things that I see him in, but I think it's a real weird direction that they're going with this barbarian king kind of look that they had got going on here.
Yeah, he is, but I guess they're offsetting it with what's his name? Maybe they'll have all the Atlanteans be like blonde, blue-eyed, like people like that, and he'll be the odd one with the brown hair and the dark skin. You know what I mean?
So they're going to do the opposite of what happened in the comic books.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because Patrick Wilson got
It cast as Ocean Master, right?
Yeah, Ocean Master.
So maybe they're going that way with him. Yeah, he is like a little too angry, maybe, from what we've seen of him so far. Arthur's usually not that angry, or he hasn't been in recent years, but we'll see why he's so angry in the movie. But I digress.
Okay.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about Black Manta.
You ate Aquaman.
That's okay.
There things happen within Justice League versus Suicide Squad that make me trust what they're doing with Rebirth and the whole relaunch thing. And it's very cool. And I think like whatever decisions they make going forward, I'm just gonna kind of wait it out. But once again, he's just such like a minor character. Whatever, just do it, whatever you want. And then the other guy they're kind of blending him with is even a more minor character. So go for it, DC.
Gotcha.
Well, thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Opinions.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I got those.
No, you don't say.
He's got them in droves tonight. Let's see. This week I read Violent Love, issue number 2 from Image, by Frank Barberi and Victor Santos. I'm really digging this fun little it's a very like Bonnie and Clyde story. Issue 2 really delves into Daisy's pursuit of vengeance for the group that killed her father and left her emotionally and physically scarred. So we kind of see her journey starting to take shape as a master bank robber. This is definitely not a kid's book. There's some boobs and butts in this one. there's a lot of guns and shootings and kidnappings and like, hey baby kind of lines going on, from dudes that she's these different little hideouts she's infiltrating. Fun book. I like the story. I like it. I like the fact that it's an old man telling this whole story to a young girl. It's kind of a fun little narrative there. The artwork definitely lends itself to the time period, which currently we're in 1971 in New Mexico, and it's just got that very like simplistic kind of sepia tone color scheme, which is very cool, which is perfect for the book. If you wanted something a little fun, a little different than your normal superhero stuff, check that out. It's a good one. What else did I read? Black Panther number 7. I'm way behind. Speaking of being late, Danny, I'm way behind on my books right now. I don't know what's happening with the whole Black Panther thing, because I know they restarted it again. There's another.
That
Black
book is
Panther
so smart. No, that book is just so much smarter than anybody that's reading it. Like it's really hard
way
to
smarter
follow.
than me, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, no. When Ta-Nehisi Coates is writing your shit, like you need to be fucking on the ball.
You
So-
better be like a PhD material with a serious dictionary and a thesaurus next to you, because I have no clue what's going on after.
Yeah, no, I've been reading those from Go, and I'm still like I can like vaguely put the plot together, but like there's so much like philosophical like talk and like just giant like speeches about like everything from so
But Casey, there was like an actual fight in this one, so that was exciting.
yeah.
My simple brain understood that. Well, I was like, "Ooh, there's people fighting!" But there was a cool battle between Ezekiel Stane and his henchman against Black Panther, and what did they call themselves? The Crew. You got Luke Cage, Storm, Misty Knight, and I can't think of the other person that's in it, but they brought the heavy hitters in this issue, so that was kind of a
Storm.
Yes, Storm. I said Storm. I don't know who the other person is. So like Casey said, it's advanced. The writing is serious. A lot of political, a lot of cultural, just hard. It's kind of sometimes hard to comprehend, but
Dense. It's dense.
yes, thick.
Yeah.
It's like a good cheesecake. Dense. I didn't get a chance to read this yet, so I'll review that next week. But I got Dr. Offra #1. Who remember Dr. Offra from the Vader?
Man, I really if there's one character that I hope like makes the jump from comics to it's
Her?
it's her and her like crew. Yeah, I don't think they will because it seems like
and the droids.
yeah they would it's difficult, that would be difficult to do, but I really liked her and her like her like anti Han Solo team or whatever.
Yeah, she's the total anti-hero team, and she's totally awesome. I dig it. I love her. I love her personality and her style and her wit, and she'd make a good character on the screen. I agree with you, man. So hopefully, like you said, I don't think they probably stick her in Rebels or something.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with her, but like I said, she's super smart. She outsmarted Vader, so I hope we see her like beyond the comics.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. But that's it, guys. That's it for my comic books this week. I think that's a good spot to wrap up tonight. So, gentlemen, normally at the end of the show, we take a little bit of time to give our final thoughts, and feel free to say what you want and rant like Casey if you want. Plug your show, plug your social media. So,
Yeah, fuck, It's a Wonderful Life too. You know that.
So for Casey's final thought tonight, fuck, it's a wonderful life. Oh, well, hey, everybody, come over to the window. Snow going on outside.
Merry Christmas, Potterhouse.
Yeah. Nice one. Mitch, why don't you start us off tonight? What's your final thought for the week, sir?
Well, after hearing all that, my final thought is that we should all just be happy with each other. No.
Mitch and Daniel are like unfollow and fucking delete emails. Never contact these guys
No,
again.
you know what? I think that's the perfect way to end the podcast. I mean, just the idea that the reason we're geeks about all these things is because we're passionate, and once you start stifling your passion, that's you're killing your inner self. There's no reason to do it, and that's why we're all on these airwaves, so to speak, or the internet to let other people know our opinion and find other people that think just like us. So I'm part of me cheers when Casey just goes on his rants, because that's me. That's also me. I go on plenty of rants. Daniel and I just got done recording before this one, and I went on a whole rant about Carl and Negan and their meeting in the second to last episode before the season finale. It's just
Stupid show.
We didn't get to talk about that, man.
That's because that show is garbage.
Oh well.
Shut it.
Okay, there you go. Casey with his opinions again. But that's awesome.
Yes.
When you can go on there and you can have a rant and have stuff to back you up from what you have to say in your opinion, then it reinforces the geek moniker, I think. So cheers to you, Casey.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Don't encourage him, Mitch, okay? We get enough hate mail already at GW.
I was gonna say, the thing is that I'm not going to have to be here next week with him. You are, so I could do all the encouragement.
Mitch, tell our listeners where they can find your awesome organization and your podcast as well.
So if you want to just talk straight to me, you can get on Twitter. I'm always on there. I'm at _of_the_bat. And for those comic book readers, I get my name straight from Azrael. That's one of my favorite characters. But if you want to check out Geek Elite Radio, check out our website, geekeliteradio.com. It has archived episodes of all of our podcasts, all the different shows, interviews that we do, and articles that we put up there. So definitely give us a shot.
Awesome. Mitch, thank you, man. Thank you for being on tonight.
Thank you for having us on.
And talking to you anytime, my friend. Danny, final thought tonight for us, sir.
After recording our episode that Mitch and I did together, and then after hearing Casey go on his rants, I think that I pitched this idea to Mitch, and I think actually with the both of you guys should actually do it. You guys should just go on fucking rants on characters or things that piss you off on TV shows or comic books. It'd be amazing.
That's called Tuesday in my house, Daniel.
Yes, but are you recording it?
I'll yell at you.
Yes.
Well, my wife's recording it for legal purposes, I'm sure. Proceeded in our divorce filings. He just screamed at me about Star Wars for hours and hours every day. I had to murder him.
Yes.
And then he said something about I cheated with him with someone in Whoville. I don't understand what was going on there.
What the hell? About a Cindy Lou Who? I don't remember. Anyways, Danny, where can we find you on Twitter, my friend?
My name is Daniel Von Helvet. So basically just stole that from a rock star. That's pretty much it. And DanielVonhelvet. Boom, there it goes. Because it's long complicated.
Beautiful, sir. Thank you for being on as well, my friend. We look forward to hopefully getting you guys back on here one of these days.
And you guys have an open invitation to come to our show too.
Awesome. We'd love it. We'd love it.
And hopefully Mitch's computer won't fuck up again.
Oh yeah, right now I know why my podcast is mysteriously lost.
Well, I couldn't have anybody challenging me, Casey. No, it's just
Yeah. There can only be one. It's like a Highlander situation going on here. Mr. Walsh, what do you got for your final thought this week, man?
Fuck Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. What do I have for my final thought? Check your radiators frequently. Make sure you guys flush those out every couple years or so. You don't want to bust a radiator like I did. My car service announcement. have a Merry Christmas, everyone, and go to @the_GWW for all their geeky needs. Make sure you guys check out @Capes Crew. Because I changed it. It's not @GWW Capes Crew anymore. It's just @Capes Crew. So make sure you guys go there to check that out and hear about all our podcasting and all that stuff. Will and I will be taking a break from podcasting until the new year. So this will be our last show until then. So everyone have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Ready to sing again?
Yes.
I don't have a
Do
song.
it.
I don't have a
Do
song
it.
ready. It took me like a day and a half to think of that one. You think I'm gonna be able to just think one on top of my head?
Buddy, I'm proud of you, man. Way to go. Way to step it up this week. I love the song. I'm glad we have it on the record so I can play that shit all the time. Folks, as always, keep checking out the GWW.com for all the latest in comics, TV, games, editorials, cosplay. You want it, we got it, as always. For my final thought this week, let's see, what should I say? I'll just say again how much I fucking loved Rogue One, and it was amazing, and I'm probably gonna see it like 5 more times when it's in the theater. So y'all can fuck yourself if you didn't like it. Loved it. And I'll just say, Vader, mic drop. All right, that was it. Guys, if you want to follow me, you can find me on Twitter @Darth Sparrow. We thank you always for your support, for listening to us through 2016. We appreciate every single one of you who have lent us your ear holes to listen to me talk about Star Wars, or to Casey ranting about, crazy shit that he likes to rant about. So we abundantly thank you for your support and for letting us do this as long as we have. Episode, what did he say? 116 now. So we thanks guys. Thanks. We love chatting and talking with y'all. So like Casey said, we hope you have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays. Enjoy time with your family, your friends, your dog, whoever you got. Enjoy your time with them. And we look forward to seeing you in 2017. And that's it for us, guys. And as always, we'll catch you on the geek side.